How's it going, everybody? My name's Eric, and in this video we're going to be doing some printer troubleshooting on an inkjet printer, specifically a G4210, and the issue that we're having is our pictures aren't coming out well. This is a photo printed from an iPhone that is supposed to be full color. It looks like our magenta is not working right, and it's further confirmed by our nozzle check. I'm going to show you guys how to do a nozzle check. For one reason or another, one of your colors isn't printing, your black, your cyan, your magenta, or your yellow, and hopefully how to solve it. We're gonna do this entire fix on the printer. We're not gonna need a computer. Everything's gonna be through the menus. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up so more people can find it and solve their problems. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, and let's get into the printer. So we're gonna load some regular 8.5 by 11 paper. Then we're gonna go to this menu right here. You're gonna hit this pliers and screwdriver. You're gonna go over to maintenance, and then you're going to hit OK. We're going to first do a nozzle check, hit OK. It's going to print out your nozzle check with the breakdown of the different colors. Okay, so that just got done printing. Black looks fine, cyan looks fine, yellow looks fine, and magenta is giving us nothing. So we definitely have a problem with magenta. And it also gives us a total page print, which is kind of cool. Before we get into anything else, we're going to scroll over to cleaning. Okay, and we're just going to run a clean cycle, see if that does anything. It makes a lot of noises and it takes about a minute or so. So that cleaning cycle is done. I'm going to do another nozzle check and see if it has unclog my nozzle, if my magenta is flowing, and it looks like it's the same thing. The magenta's not working. So we're gonna go over to deep cleaning. We're gonna run a deep cleaning cycle and hit OK, and that takes a little bit longer, and let that run. I'm just gonna come back once it's done and report back to you guys. Okay, that took a couple minutes, but once it stops purring those deep cleaning moans, put in another piece of paper, or flip your paper around in my case, and go back to nozzle check, hit OK, print your nozzle check, see if there's any progress at all. Alright, so for some reason it's actually gotten worse. I don't know why, but our yellow bands are now like non-existent. Before we did the clean, we had yellow, and now we have no yellow. So we're gonna do the next step. From nozzle check, we're gonna go all the way over to ink flush. We're gonna hit OK for correct operation of the function. Refill all ink tanks to the position of the single dot. Okay, I believe that it's talking about all of these dots. You need to be filled up to at least those dots before running this, because these printers actually have issues if they completely run out of ink, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm good. All of my ink is above that. The black's above that too. And we're gonna now do the ink flush. Okay, we're gonna hit OK. Are the ink tanks refilled to the position with the dot? Ink flush requires a lot. This is so slow. Ink flush requires a lot of ink. Continue. Yes. It says it's gonna take 9 minutes, so I'll see you guys in 9 minutes. I'm gonna put a piece of paper in there just in case it needs a piece of paper. But it's gonna make some noises, and we'll be back.
A few moments later.
Okay, that did roughly take about 9 minutes. And what it did to our ink levels definitely dropped. They were bubbling. This thing's making noises. It's still making noises. I don't know where all that ink went during the flush. It did not suck any paper out, but the flush is over. My tubes are now all full of ink. Before they were not. I think that was part of the problem. The tubes being empty of ink. I think my yellow and my magenta tube were empty of ink when I looked. I didn't get it on film. We're gonna run one more nozzle check, and I have a feeling that that ink flush fixed it. Look at that, we got ink. So that ink flush was the trick. Make sure you do have enough ink to run the ink flush, or you could risk damaging your printer. If you don't, make sure you order some ink, fill up the tanks before running the ink check. So there we have it. The ink flush was a success. I reprinted the picture. Look at that. Add some magentas and now print out some family pictures. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful in solving your issues with not printing one color or your just pictures not looking right. Running a cleaning cycle or flushing your ink did help you to solve your printer not printing a specific color. As you saw, this was specific to Canon, but it will probably help and point you in the right direction for other models. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. If you have any questions about the tutorial or about another problem, put them in the comment section and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.